Somebody had her breakfast and left a poop. And yeah, now quits running around. There we go. She doesn't quite have the zoomies, but she's got the bebops. Bebop around and stop. And I'm sorry, this is like my third take on this clip this morning. I get it to almost about 2 minutes thinking I got everything I wanted to say. It looks good. And then I look down at the timer again and it says 6 minutes. Thinking, no, how the hell, where'd that 4 minutes come from? Yeah, still don't look like she's touched the right front teat. But she's got the left side worked down. Looks like the right rear hasn't gotten touched much either, if at all. Which means Lena's going to love that. We're going to have to milk that side down. And Ty was worried because she didn't think Lena had cleaned yesterday. And I haven't seen her from the backside yet. But, yeah. I can't tell if she got something hanging or not from here. Yeah, she still got something hanging. I figure why the hell she wouldn't clean. She's in great shape. We didn't pull the calf. I mean, I can understand the trouble we had with those 2-year-olds and a couple of others that we had to pull the calves on that were big calves. Because that just does something where they don't always clean. But why have a couple of the ones that were, cows in good shape, calved on their own, and then not clean? Doesn't make sense. Somebody's going to say nutrition. They're missing this. They're missing. Well, yeah. They also shouldn't be missing those things. So, anyway, we'll find out later if it's dry enough to do anything up on the hill. We got about 1/10 of an inch of rain overnight, which isn't too bad. Far cry from the 7/10 I dumped yesterday morning. And it's, other than now, the wind been blowing most of the time. So it may be dry up on the hill, or dry enough. I don't care if we mud it in. I just don't want to pack the rollers full of mud and get stuck, and, it's just not something fun to do. We'll see what happens today. Yeah, we got Brooke up here to run her. It's almost not sure what she's doing. There she goes. Told her, get her moving, open her up, and then shift her. First time she's ever run this tractor. She's run the white one before, spreading manure maybe, but first time on this one. And Ty's just finished her first round, so I'm going to start planting. Well, we're planting on the 4th round. Part of it was a dead round because they wanted me to leave their little road. So I got it smoothed up as best I could. I only made one pass. If it was drier, I would have made a few more to make it a little better for them, but it's not. So through here isn't too bad. That disc is an hour and a half ahead of me. The other disc is half hour behind that one. So in front of me is drier. Up here there's a dip along the road, and that was a wet son of a bitch. Got another one straight behind me down at the corner of the road.
Weather app on my phone showing it's just supposed to be cloudy, and then at 5 o'clock it's supposed to start sun shining again.
Okay, that's what her app says if you heard it. My app says we're supposed to have a chance of showers again by 4, and it's almost 2 o'clock now. Where's the other wet spot? The corner on that side down below their house was pretty sticky. There's some spots where there's no way in hell the seeds getting covered because that's just too wet, but and I can't afford to wait another week for this to dry out enough to do anything. We've still got way too much to do, and 6th of June now. This hill ground starts drying out too fast, so hopefully when we get to grow, we'll have enough moisture to actually get tall enough to cook for hay. But anyway, that's what we got going on. Oh, now that's chasing me. She's the only one fast ahead of me now. I move a little faster than her. She actually kicked it up a gear and slowed idled back a little so the disc isn't walking. Told her just don't let it walk and I'll be good. So anyway, bring you back at some point. Pretty nice right in here where the trees stole all the moisture. But this corner comes off the road up there by that power pole. Why? Because the county won't finish dealing with their own water. If you can hear that, she just pulled way down because I just got into the really wet, heavy stuff. And, well, that's what the disc job looks like. And that's what the planting job looks like. That's just frickin' muck, but plant it now or forget it. And, for about the end of the grass there, that's where they dammed up the ditch a few years ago. Cleared out to that corner. The county was nice enough, and the stuff in here was about 8 inches tall at the time. It rained like hell, and with the ditch being dammed up with their stupid bio bags, 5 feet wide and 3 feet deep all the way across there. We couldn't get the combine across it. And, well, actually, we finally did. We went out and came in right there off the corner through the grass with the combine to combine that part of it. And I spent half a day with the disc trying to fill that in. That's been, 8 years ago now, I guess. And I didn't get it when Becky was up here, I don't think. She sprayed that along the barn, and she got most of it in front of the barn done. It's another wet spot here because the water that comes off the barn. But, say, we're planting. And Brooke's learning. She's coming clear down here to turn around and go back, trying to get the corner of the upper part so that it'll dry up. I gotta come up and put some markers along that grass. We got a rock wall in there to hold the gravel up there. It's kind of hard to see it when it's like this, so we're gonna bring up some of them cheapy fiberglass posts and put them like every 15 feet or so. That's the plan, at least up to there. And I wish we'd do something with that tree because I can't even get that trailer hooked up now. I can't get back far enough to get under it. And look, we're all in one spot for a minute. Don't worry, we'll scatter back out. Well, I think I done got her low enough to fill. Everyone still has seed in the bottom, so I didn't skip anything. I knew it was going to be damn close. And that's what I did so I can fill, because I really, really don't want to get the truck out here. It's just going to freaking sink. And I don't want to have to pull it out of here. It's going to be bad enough up here on the grass. Look, a bright spot in the sky. And look, kind of dry stuff versus not dry. Planted versus not planted. I got everything done up above. Nice sitting there in the car waiting for me. Although, I'll probably take the seed truck home so I don't need a ride, but this little bit here is all that's left. And she upped production a little bit earlier. She hit the 2-speed on the Mighty Massey. And I told her, you have to idle it down because wide open, in that next gear up, that little disc would start walking. And she watched it for a while. Then she was in a big hurry to get out of my way in the upper field, so she obviously must have sped up a little. And part of this, she was going a little fast and was walking. So I pretty well got the shit beat out of me the last hour. Right here isn't bad, but over there going downhill, she was a little on the fast side. Once it starts walking, it takes all that grass and shit and wobbles it in little humps. There's a truck for you. That would be a early to mid 80s Freightliner conventional. Wouldn't mind having it, but you know, it'd just be another toy. Anyway, in case you can't tell, here's where it starts getting rough, but I can't run the teeth on the cultipacker in at all because the way it rolled the grass up. Plug the cultipacker in about 10 feet with the teeth just barely touching, and that ended up plugging up 6 openers. I spent about 20 minutes digging out, making them turn again. There'd be the old man on the hill. He's one that owns a tree farm over there. Oh, a nice guy. Anyway, so, yeah, this is my life, round and round. Get in here a little tighter and more round and round and more round and round and more turning. I get done on the corners. A lot of guys just go out and come back. My problem with that is they always miss. Always. And I don't care who you are. Because unless you're running about a 40-foot drill, you're not going to make it. So I go down and back and go around again. I hit every corner once and then finish up, I do it again. So it's actually 4 passes wide. It usually comes out about 3 3/4 wide because I move over about a pass the first time down and then I finish it up. So usually I'd rather figure close than far because I don't want to leave a big strip. If I was really worth the damn, I'd give you this view. But at some point I gotta be turned this way so I can steer. Well, anyway, this might be the end. I might get you a little more, I don't know. Should be enough in here when I'm done to do a little piece that's across the road that hasn't even been disked yet. When Brooke got done with the big disc, she says, well, am I done? And I thanked her for getting over this for us. And I said, well, if you really want to do more, you can go across the road and start on that piece. It's the other side of that barn and it goes straight down. It's only like 2 acres, but it is straight down. And she says, no. So she went home quite a while ago now, probably an hour and a half ago, I guess. That'd be about right, because she was about an hour and a half ahead of me. Maybe a little more than that. And, I might even take y'all for a round around the corners, because I'm just about to that point. I can do them at any time. I've only got a pass and a half left there. What I always do is I always go this way first. And I try to find where the 2 drill tire tracks part, which I'm pretty close to that. I make sure I got the drill over enough. See the spot right there. Right there is where they parted. Make sure I'm over far enough, and like there's a hole there, we'll fill part of that. And yeah, keep bouncing my guts around. On this corner, I got to make an extra pass anyway, because I got to make it back out of here. So it really doesn't matter what I do. Usually I work this through with that, but you know, we kept getting sprinkled on, and I sure as hell didn't want to have to go back up above. Figured if we got rained out, we leave this, but here's what I do. I just kind of line that tire track up on the edge of the dual. I'm hugging a little close because I'm leaning, so I know the drill's not all the way up there. And if I got a narrow strip, that's fine, as long as it's not a foot too wide. And while I'm here, when I find the squirrel knob, can't see that when I got the phone in my face, I go this way so I catch whatever I might have missed when I made the last corner. Switch hands because my arm's getting sore holding the phone. You'd think it'd be the one steering the wheel that would get sore. I'd say the mail carrier is a little late today. Unless it's package delivery, which could be since he pulled in. Or oh, that's right, their mailboxes are in the driveway. They do that to them old parts. Don't put them in the driveway. He's got a nice big driveway. So, swing her around. And there's my view. Tire track versus tire. So there's one pass there. Pass over here will finish wiping out anything I might have missed and wipe out the tire tracks. I don't like leaving tire tracks. And then I swing so I can make sure and catch that spot that just went underneath the tire. Ah, perfect, only got one pass back out of here. So, I think I'll do both these corners while I'm down here. Catch the other two on the way out. And we'll see how wet this is down here yet. Oh, excuse me. But, no, you got enough video for tonight, right? We're going to call this field done, because really I am, other than finishing these corners. So, thanks for watching, everybody. And, well, let's cross my fingers I don't get stuck here. Because this is the wettest spot in here. And the only one I had to go back in. That worked. So, hope y'all had a good Monday. I'm going to say we had a good Monday because, like I said, here in about 5 minutes I'm done. And we got a few light showers but no rain, so we never slowed down.